The new scenario is called The Last Autumn. If I'm not mistaken, this is not so much a sequel, but it's a prequel. So basically it takes place a little bit before the last winter comes. So it's called The Last Autumn, where the temperature apparently is still somewhat manageable. The Empire is collapsing under the strain of climate catastrophe, yet no one is ready to admit it openly. A secret project to build the generators is put into motion. Climate change? Sounds like a hoax to me. Oh, yeah, this is hitting too close to home. Okay, so we need to go ahead and select our difficulty level. I'm open to suggestions, guys. It was defaulted to medium, which sounds a little bit lame. I'm thinking either hard or extreme. The game will be extremely challenging with almost no room for error. People will be very likely to get sick and they will become hungry quick. Resources will be gathered slowly. It will take even longer to research new technologies. The resources in the Frostland will be meager, and the logistical limit will rise slowly. Okay, it seems like most people are suggesting I play on the hard difficulty. I know some of you would love to see me play on extreme, but I think we need to get started on hard. Just because I know that if you play on extreme, I've done that in the past, you really cannot make any mistakes. And since I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, it's hard to not make mistakes because most of it is trial and error. So I feel like hard will probably be a good middle ground, right? For the optimal amount of fun. We're trying to optimize fun here. So the game will be more challenging with very little room for error, okay? People will be more likely to get sick and they will become hungry faster. Resources will be gathered slower. Technology will be researched slower. Frostland will have fewer resources and logistical limit will rise slower. I don't know what that last one is. The weather, the temperature will drop faster and cold spells will last longer. People will be more sensitive to bad events and good events will have less of an impact. People will be pessimistic and generator structures will be built slower and base work safety will be lower. Oh, I think we have to build a generator. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, are we ready for it? I've been looking forward to playing this though, man. This is by far my favorite strategy game that has come out in recent years. There haven't been a lot of strategy games that have released in recent years, but this one is excellent. I've been recommending this one for a long time. Can still recommend you go ahead and pick it up. It's oftentimes on sale rather, so there's really no particular reason not to.
Personal Journal of Euphemia McLaughlin, Assistant Engineer at Imperial Exploration Company. It's been 5 weeks since we have left the familiar walls of Birmingham behind. Weeks of uncertainty, of struggle, of hope. And finally, we have reached the shores.
I should give her a map.
We had 3 deaths so far. Or small price for progress, as IEC called it. I can only hope I am going to avoid their fate. They've claimed there was nothing to fear, that this whole journey of ours was just a precaution. But now, it feels like the weather is changing. And the winter seems inevitable.
For some reason, it's become standard in video games to have cinematics at the absolute lowest volume ever. I don't know why. The Last Autumn. We crossed the rough northern seas to reach Site 113, where we are to build the greatest marvel of technology, a generator. Your crew, lured by the promise of a steady job and eager to leave the work riots and bread queues behind, are somewhat taken aback at the sight of the desolate landscape surrounding the site. They were told not to ask for details, and there's no turning back now. There's no consensus why this contract has such a high priority, considering the deteriorating situation of the Empire, but your superiors are clear. This is the most important job of your life. For Queen and country. Can I be called Sir Lowko? That would be great. Ooh, so here we are. Excellent. Before you begin building the generator, you have to set up the basic supply infrastructure. This means building the docks and gathering the resources piling up by them. You also need a raw food source, the fishing harbor, or a forager's camp set up by a food source somewhere in the plains. Okay. So, generally speaking, right, in Frostpunk, the biggest issue is temperature. Since we're gonna have to build a generator, which is the main source of temperature and heat, I don't really know exactly if that's gonna be an issue here as well. Can I ascend to become a god emperor? Is that even an option? Because otherwise this game is trash. Wait, no. Let's figure it out together, okay? So I need to get basic resources. Cool. Here we are. The circle right over here is usually where the generator should be. I need to research and build docks. Oh. Wait, this is the whole area? What a very strange layout. It looks very different than what we're used to. I do have a book of laws, although, ooh, there's a new book of laws called administration. Find ways to keep your people healthy, fed, and motivated.
New subscriber detected.
Was meant to be working, but then I saw Lowko was playing Frostpunk, so here I am.
Leitrinas, did you, I probably don't want to know details. Thank you for the sub. Welcome back. Look at this. We can make a chapel? Ah, that's probably where they can have the evening service for the God Emperor, right? No, I don't think there's actually going to be an option to become the ultimate ruler of this people. Ooh, this is cool. There's a whole new set of rules and laws that we can use. Very cool. Okay. So we need to research and build docks. We need to start gathering resources piled up by the docks. And then we need to build and activate the fisher harbor or set up a forager's camp. So how am I going to unlock child labor then? How are we going to get the kids to work? I'm so confused, man. Oh, there's no kids. Okay. All right, good. There's no kids. There's no kids. I can become Sir Lowko Emperor. Exactly, yes. Sir Emperor Lowko. I don't know, man. I just want to have a title, okay? We also have a new bar over here at the bottom called Motivation, and then there's one for Discontent as well. No recent changes in... Okay, so it looks like Motivation also has, like, a couple of different steps to it. Don't know what that means either, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so tents are still a thing. Medical posts are still a thing. A cookhouse is still a thing. A resource depot and gathering post is still a thing. And then we have a workshop as well for technology. Cool. Okay, so there's a steel pile over here. And we have what seems to be like a perimeter around our base. I don't really know if we built that. Kind of looks like we did. Man, this is exciting. I always love it whenever there's like new content in this game. They've been really creative with the stuff that they've added. I mean, admittedly, the most recent expansion was a little bit more of the same, but this is already very different. Yeah, it's also the very first time I'm seeing a plus icon over here. 10 degrees Celsius. Look at that. This is the Frostpunk dream right here. Everything is comfortable. Comfortable? I mean, 10 degrees is not like that comfortable. It's pretty nice, actually. So actually, for the first time, I'm also playing this game while it's pretty cold outside. Although, apparently, it's actually warmer in-game than it is outside. We also have steam exchangers, steel composites, structural profiles, and steam... I don't know what any of this is, guys. The food rations have actually been moved over to the left, it looks like. Cool. Yeah, basically, we have a Finnish summer over here, okay? This is what summer looks like in Finland, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so there's some steam cores over here. And I guess we will get started by sending the people to gather stuff. Apparently the engineers are too good to gather resources, which is a shame. So these are my stockpiles over here. They're not touching, well, the non-existent generator. Very interesting. Okay, so these are the places where people are working currently. I guess we can send some people over to the Steam cores as well, because there's not a whole lot else to do. I need to research the docks, and in order to do so, I'm gonna have to put down a... what's it called? A workshop. Oh, so would you look at that? I can't actually build in the inner perimeter, in the inner circle. I can make a workshop, though. Usually we want to, like, dedicate a little bit of space to it, because base building is pretty important. But I guess for now, we'll probably be content with just not destroying any of the trees. Alright, now I don't have a lot of resources anymore. So, I want to start up the research here pretty quick, but... yeah, we're gonna have to, have these people gather some of the stuff as well. How much did the DLC cost? So, I bought what is called the Season Pass, like a half year ago at this point. Maybe not a half year, I don't know, but a couple of months back. Yeah, for some reason they decided to go with a Season Pass. It's a little bit cheeky, because I believe they said that they weren't gonna do, like, paid, like, expansion packs or something like that, but then there's this, I don't know exactly how it works. I know there was some drama and people got upset, but I mean, this is the internet, so people get upset. Kind of just how things go. But, yeah, long story short, I got it all unlocked automatically because I bought the whole package. Yeah, there's a very small amount of space to build from what I can tell, so we'll probably have to, like, be, pretty cautious with the space that we use. A word of advice. Sir, our employer, the Imperial Exploration Company...
New subscriber detected.
Hey, Marco. Welcome back. Thank you. The Imperial Exploration Company has prepared the site for us. Besides digging the enormous shaft for the underground part of the generator, they left some construction materials behind to get us started. We should set up a camp and clear the area around the shaft to make space for the construction facilities. Always good to clear the area around the shaft, guys. Can recommend. The shaft looks bigger without, like, the trees around it, is what I'm trying to say, okay? Huh? No. It's deeper than... you can reach greater... No, for the queen. Let's just leave it at that. For the queen. Okay, so... we got our workshop done. I'm actually curious to see what we have over here. So there's one for food and health. There's one for resources, and then one for generator construction. We're making the shaft for the queen, guys. Amazing. Excellent. Great. Profiles manufacturer allows us to build profiles manufacture and produce structural profiles required to build the generator. Do we need that? I don't know. Foragers quarters? We probably want to have, like, a stable set, really, before we start working on the generator, right? Unless, like, the temperature starts dropping pretty quick. Is there a, okay, yeah, we do have, like, a calendar over here, but I don't see any changes there anytime soon. I think we're just gonna go with the standard, faster gathering. Thanks to better tools and methods, resources from piles of coal, wood, and steel will be gathered 10% faster. I know that in general is a really good option. Allows us to build docks and unload resources from ships. Ooh. So how much lumber is there in these piles? Because I don't have that much. There's 130 over here. There's 130 over here. That's it, right? There's really not that much. So I'm actually kind of contemplating if I should go ahead and pick the sawmill up first. Because I need to have a lot of lumber and if I want to, like, build anything. Should we do that first? I don't know. I'll probably make some terrible misplays, but I need to give these people homes, and all of the research and whatnot also costs a bunch of lumber, so we don't really need to go too crazy. The game looks so different, though, when it's light. Look at that. I don't know if they made any new, like, models or how this kind of thing works, but not bad at all. Are you guys gonna gather lumber? Okay, yeah. Cool. I don't know, like, people can sleep outside, I guess, if it's 10 degrees Celsius. Lowko, is the snow gone? No. The snow is not gone. The issue is that the snow is not here yet. That's what's going on. The snow just hasn't appeared yet. I think we could probably get a second generator going. That, or rather a second workshop. That increases the speed at which we research quite a bit. Yeah, there's shafts. I've got wood problems. Guys, come on. So here's my administration. There's radical treatment, which we know. Oh god, this is a new image, isn't it? I don't remember this facial expression at the very least. As the doctor, which was a very different job back in the day, is busy sawing off a man's arm, it looks like. That's the same doctor. Look, the doctor doesn't look nearly as excited right now. He's enjoying this way more. Plus, he can afford a razor if he gets to, like, saw people's arms off. On-site burials. We will consign the bodies of our dead to the stony soil of this faraway land. It would be too expensive to bring them back to England. What do you mean? Just throw them overboard, dude. We're right next to water. We will lay our dead to rest in the English soil. Their bodies will be kept in the morgue until they can be transported. Okay, so as you may have guessed, as I'm hiding it over here, all of the things that I do have some terrible consequences. And I'm gonna have to make some terrible gray area decisions, okay? My main goal for this game, and it always is the case that people disagree with my decisions, my main goal in this game is that the colony must survive. The colony must survive no matter what. I'm just warning you guys in advance, because I'm gonna make some terrible decisions, okay? I'm gonna make some terrible moral choices. So, we're unbuttoning, you know, we gotta, like, do up our cuffs, because otherwise... yeah, there you go. We're good to go. The public house, the chapel, places are a place for people to practice faith in peace. We could serve tastier and more nutritious food to motivate our people. Of course, it would require more raw food to prepare. Hearty meals. Oh. Eating hearty meals will increase motivation every day. Okay. And then there's gruel. We can cook gruel instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. I don't know, man. A bathhouse, probably not a bad idea either. Bathhouses would protect our people from sickness. Oh, by promoting cleanliness and healthy habits. Yo, they should put one of those at a gaming event. I've been to many gaming events. It smells terrible. No, not all of them, but some of them do. Bathhouses would protect our people from sickness by promoting cleanliness and healthy habits. While a bathhouse is active, requires 3 coal per hour, people living within the range are less likely to get sick. It's more a butt house? Okay, guys. Come on now. I'm gonna sign that law. It looks like the volume is a little bit low. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I can put down a bathhouse. I can put down a medical center as well, which I probably want to do. So I don't know if temperature is going to be an issue, guys. Maybe temperature is never going to be an issue. I have no idea. As the first workday ends, people start gathering in small groups to chat or play cards. A couple of workers are throwing rocks down the huge central shaft. Deep, ain't it?
Donation
and to think we have to work down there.
Frostpunk.
Thank you, Tirikov, for the 500 bits. Thanks for the $5, man. Appreciate it. Out of boredom, or maybe to exercise their fears, more workers join in. Soon, rocks start raining down the hole. This might be dangerous, but the camp offers very little other entertainment. We'll get them to work soon enough, okay? These people, think they are idle and that they have nothing to do while they're here. Don't worry, guys. Hey, so interestingly enough, I can't build anything here in the center. Oh. I don't think I can build anything in the center. Oh, that's interesting. So maybe this is all gonna be for the generator. Oh, I think it is. So I don't think temperature then is gonna be an issue at all. Maybe it will be. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we're building some homes. I guess this is gonna be our home quarter. There's a huge coal pile over here, but people can live by the huge coal pile, right? I don't know exactly how many people we're gonna have either, so...
New subscriber detected.
Hey, Tubby.
3 missed you, Lowko.
You 3 missed me? Oh, less than 3. Hey, thank you, buddy. Welcome back for the 7 months. Good to see you back. Good to see you back. Good to see you here again. Good to have you back. You get what I'm trying to say. Okay. So, 5 more of our engineers go in there. And I also would like to go ahead and build like a medical post out here somewhere, just so people can, if they need to, get healed back up. Alright, let's just put it on a little bit of a faster speed. I'm in no rush, by the way. I know that this is going to be slow for a lot of people, but I don't really care. Lowko, I think a huge generator is going to erect from that shaft. I think so too, man. Interesting word choice, but I think you're correct. Oh, you know what we need as well? A cookhouse. I don't have a cookhouse. We are going to make one next morning, though. I was trying to give these people homes, but since there's no road, apparently they don't even want to go there. Yeah, there's no roads. I don't have lumber for it. People rather sleep on the ground than in a tent if there's no road to it. 3 of the homeless people felt ill. Sir, a few of our people got cold from sleeping on the ground. We should provide them with some kind of accommodation, if only because the mighty impact, this might impact rather our efficiency in the long run. Okay. I will provide shelter for everyone. I will have to do so within 2 days. So those quests will show up on the left-hand side. I'm in trouble if I don't. Don't worry though, guys. It's gonna be perfect. We just need a whole lot of wood. So wood, I believe, is gathered right now. Or rather, no. Actually, sawmill's not done yet. Never mind. I was thinking maybe I can use that. Yeah, people in this game are weak. I can't believe it either. Okay, so let's boost forward here until the technology for the sawmill is done. Good. First off, we need to start another research. So my quest objective says that in 7 days I need to have researched and built docks. I need to start gathering resource piles by the docks. And I need to build and activate the fishing harbor. Docks. Should we get docks? Allows us to build docks and unload resources from ships. Sure. I now also am able to build a sawmill, which should be very helpful. This is always, it's a thing that we will destroy at some point. This seems like a good enough spot for it. There we go. And now we also need to go ahead and sign another law once again. So we have the bathhouse. There's crowded quarters. We could house more people if we cut the space allowance a bit, although nobody's going to be happy about it. We could make people happy, providing them with more space in their living quarters at the cost of reduced housing capacity. Oh. Yo, what about we just put those beds together instead? Actually, one thing we've learned from the main game is that people in this game don't get kids. There are no kids in this game. I don't know how they do it. Because, you know, it's cold outside. It's depressing outside. What else are you gonna do? Right? But anyways, should I be a nice guy and like, I don't know, man. All of this goes wood. I don't really want to deal with wood. A public house? No, we have no time for public house. What I can do is gruel. I think I'm gonna sign the gruel law. I don't know if I can switch here. What is this? Whoa! We're definitely gonna go gruel, guys. Because you see the... I don't know, it's hard to read, but... apparently choosing gruel will lead to another one that I can research called cocaine pills. That will increase productivity. That will increase productivity for sure. It's a terrible idea. Let's do it. Gruel can be served in a cookhouse. Yeah, I need a cookhouse. I almost forgot about a cookhouse. Emperor Lowko demands it. Anything to calm the growling stomach, just like in London. Hey, guys, come on. I just hear complaining, okay? The time for complaining is not right now. That'll come after lunch. I need to make a cookhouse. Cookhouse is 20, right? Yeah, 20 wood. Okay. I don't know. Where do we build it? I think this is going to be like our docks area. So maybe right over here-ish. Normally you want to have the cookhouse as close to the generator as possible, but I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. We need to build some roads as well. Probably will have to redesign these roads at some point. But at the very least, this will work. Normally we also have kids working in this, but... Yep, so... Oh, okay, so the food production really isn't that much higher with gruel, but... Okay, fair. There you go. Gonna be able to assign some people over here too. Since we have a couple of ill people at this point, I should also be looking into... What's it called? Oh yeah, a medical post. So it's a basic medical station with 5 beds, treats the most common ailments. So these guys are going to be able to cut down the trees very efficiently, which is nice. People are a little bit hungry still because I can't have an extended work hour, which kind of sucks, but... Need more farms! We require more lumber! Different game, guys. Different game, okay? Warcraft 3 Reforged is coming out pretty quick. We'll get there. We'll get there. Look at that. People are hanging out by the tents. You've been missing watching the Lowko commentaries? Hey, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Work, work. More farms. What's up, guys? Why is everyone complaining? A reality check? Ah, yeah, dude. I'm already failing. As the champ wakes up under the dark rain clouds, the mood among our people turns gloomy. Nobody told us we'll be sent to the end of nowhere, they grumble. There's nothing for us to do here but work. And they're going to stay a while in this remote, cold, miserable place. Miserable. Yes. If you don't keep their motivation up, the efficiency will suffer. The motivation will fall each morning. Oh, okay. Consider signing a law erasing motivation. I see. Cocaine pills. That will raise motivation, right? I fixed it, guys. Rather than solving the issue, I've put a band-aid on it. We could give people cocaine pills with their breakfast to make them work harder. New ability. Use cocaine pills in the cookhouses to increase motivation. There's a low risk of death by overdose. Wow. Cocaine pills will be served with meals and motivation will rise slightly. Prolonged use can cause dependency or death. Wow. No, not yet, not yet. I can't even do it, guys. We have to wait 8 minutes. In 8 minutes, I can't. I think I'm gonna have to sign, say, like, a chapel. Okay, people will probably appreciate chapels. So this is once again gonna cost me a bunch of wood. I need to, like, so I need to build the bathhouse. I need to build then a chapel, and I'm also gonna have to build... Actually, which one is cheaper? This one's 20 wood. How much is this one? 30 wood. I'm gonna go with the public house instead. Hardworking people need to unwind after work in good company with a stiff drink in hand. Yeah. We'll go with that one. Drugs and faith. It's what people need, guys. I need a lot of lumber, by the way. I'm contemplating getting another one of those sawmills going. Yeah, probably a good idea. Sawmill, once again, also costs lumber, though. But it will produce a lot more than that. Because having people on idle, it's kind of like having idle drones, okay? You don't want to have idle drones. It's bad, okay? Try to make sure it doesn't destroy any of the natural stuff. Huh, perfect. I'm also gonna probably have to put the bathhouse with the homes, so people will actually go there. Because people are lazy. Okay, so. I need to provide shelter today, otherwise I basically already lose. That means I need 50 wood. Am I gonna get 50 wood? I don't know, man. No, I think I will. Hold up. Okay, let's build the homes first. So, is this like a structure that has to be around homes? A place for people to meet... Wait, no, hold up. The bathhouse. Yeah, it has to be around homes. So I should probably build it and then cancel it. And then we can see like the square that it's supposed to be. Makes it a little bit easier to place down these tents. Do you reckon it will still fit in that center? I hope so. We are in site 113, yeah. How much was this? No, that doesn't work at all, Lowko, you idiot. I thought that that would work, because sometimes they have these... that's fine. We'll build it around it instead now. Wait, was that the wrong one? Oh shit, that's the public house. Lowko, pay attention. You're failing. Okay, it's the same size though. That was actually what I would like to call a pro gamer move, guys. Using one structure to like figure out the size of another structure. Don't worry, guys. One day, when you're a pro gamer like like me, it will all become apparent. Did I become a god emperor yet? What do you mean? I would never do such a terrible thing. Okay, so we're making a bathhouse. We're providing people with shelter. We need to make sure that we get the docks done as well as a public house. Public house can be anywhere. I should also be looking into getting a medical post, though. I think that should probably be a higher priority here. So the medical post, I don't know. We'll put it next to the cookhouse. Because that way we don't have to build an extra road. Okay, at least people have food now, which is nice. The bathhouse has been established. Now people can take care of their hygiene. Very good. And I can also start up another research. So this is going to be food gathering, right? So allows us to build foragers' quarters and form a team of foragers. Allows us to send foragers who search the wilderness for supplies and set up forager... Oh, no. I think these are the scouts. Maybe? So there's medical post upgrades, fishing harbors. There's a bunch of stuff over here. Hey, what's going on, Rushy? How are you doing today, man? Good to see you. Let's get that research going. You have a 2-hour late start today? Because of the snow? Oh, this place requires coal. I don't have any coal. We have 0 coal. Where am I supposed to get coal? I know there's like a big coal pile over here. Oh.
Donation accepted.
Hey, Vel.
Can't even select the right building. Explains your Protoss wall-off skills.
You caught me. Thank you very much, buddy. Welcome back. Thanks for the $5. And the cold hard truth.
New subscriber detected.
And still amazing content.
Hey, thank you very much, DJ Metsup. 38 months. That's a long time. Appreciate it. Thank you. I didn't realize I was supposed to be able to like hand gather these coal piles over here. Yeah, they should rename the game to Not So Frostpunk. That would probably be more appropriate. Nah, it's all good. We don't really need to have that many people working in the cookhouse, by the way. It seems to always be more than you need. We will assign a bunch of people over here. These will probably be gathered up pretty quick. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, we can introduce a new law once again. We can do bare knuckle bouts. Oh my god, dude, that's the doctor! That's the doctor, dude! Whoa! The doctor's nuts! Look at him! That's him for sure! I feel like this is in like his own benefits though. He likes to knock people unconscious and then he can sustain their life. Like this guy is literally creating his own business. He would love the cocaine pills, which we will sign by the way at some point when we need to. We don't need it yet, but I will at some point. We can also make a house of pleasure. Our hardworking people deserve all of the relief we can provide, and some of them yearn for the pleasures of the flesh. Prostitutes can be employed in the public house to increase motivation. So we give our dudes a Pornhub premium account. Fair enough. Speaking of Pornhub Premium, are you guys familiar with Twitch Prime? No, it's not a good segue. I need to work on my segue. Speaking of Twitch Prime, should you guys be willing to subscribe to my channel? It's a great opportunity to do so. Using Twitch Prime. Nothing relieves tension better than watching a few rounds of an all-out slugfest. Sometimes fighters will get hurt. Evening bouts will reduce discontent. I kind of like this idea, man. Plus, it's the doctor. Go ahead, guys. Bare knuckle bouts will be held nightly at the public house. Dude. We have a UFC battle right here. It's pretty amazing. We now have UFC happening over here at Site 113. It's pretty amazing. Hey, Oswald rather. Thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back.
New subscriber detected.
And Leo Boneheart.
Is this the new DLC?
It is, Leo, yes. Love your last name. Thank you, man. Welcome back. This is the new DLC. It's called The Last Autumn. Which, for those of you from America, autumn is basically a season. I know. It's a bit of a crazy one. Like salt? Yes. It's a season like salt and pepper. Like a spice. Yes. Oh, I need to road to the coal. Well, yeah, no, I didn't need that, but I need to wait until people wake up again. Because for some reason, they don't wake up at 6 a.m. in this settlement. All my other settlements, dude, they wake up at 6. And this one, they wake up at 8. What is this? One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. Consider signing the on-site burials or... Yeah, okay, so we need to either send the bodies back or on-site burials. Oh my god, I don't know, man. I guess we go with a morgue because it seems like the right thing to do.
Bye-bye, Lil Sebastian.
Lil Sebastian? Is that the horse? That's the horse in Parks and Recreations. What do you... Do we go on-site burials or the other one? I don't know. We have to decide though in a little bit. It's the miniature horse. Yeah, Lil Sebastian. That's what I'm saying. Dude, stop dying! Yeah, sea burial doesn't seem to be all too bad, right? Sea burial would be easy. Or we could throw them down the pit. Wait, no. I'm not an emperor, guys. I'm not an emperor. We can't say these things. That's what bad people say. We could use them for soil as well. Yeah, that's a great suggestion. But God say that either, guys. Come on now. Alright, so the bathhouse. We'll finish that in a little bit. We're looking to build the docks. I think that's going to be our next order of business. Guys, stop dying! What the hell, man? You overhear two workers arguing over the reality of global cooling. That sounds like a hoax to me. You really believe this end of the world rubbish? Me, I'm just here for the money. When we're done with this mad scheme, I can move my family out of St. Giles or Gilles or Giles or Giles. I don't know. Well, then you're a fool because you'll die when the frost comes. He turns to you. Ain't it the truth, sir? Mind your work, lads. So the science says. Only fools doubt it. Yeah. Get out of here, man. I gotta be harsh right now because otherwise, you know, they're gonna stop, you know, helping their kids with vaccinations and all that, you know. We gotta nip it in the butt before like it goes out of hand. So just gotta make the call right now, guys. Okay, time to make some docks. Basic docks. That's basic? Oh, dude, we can make lots of docks. Whoa, these look insanely cool. Okay, I'm gonna make this one because this one looks cooler than that one. That's my entire reasoning. Yeah. How can global warming be real if this game clearly mentions global cooling? Checkmate. I really need to explain everything, don't I? Whoa, we don't have to build a road over there? It's one of the things science can't explain. Global cooling. Now, global cooling is one of the things that's very easy to explain, but anyway. So wait, do I have to do anything with the docks? I don't know how it works. In the meantime, while this is all going on, let's also use this opportunity for a public house. Public houses do require people to, like, work in them. So we'll put them next to the bathhouse. Or the cookhouse, rather. Not the bathhouse. Lowko, when I turn my oven on, it gets hot. Explain that. Ooh, good one, man. Well, you live in Australia, Dodo, I Kia Red, don't you? If I recall correctly, I might be mistaken, though. That would explain, you know, I can't explain how that works. Oh, you live in the USA? Oh, okay. That makes sense, because I was going to say, if you live in Australia, I'm pretty sure it's all backwards. Like, up is down, and cold is hot, and hot is cold, and... You know, when it's summer over here, it's winter over there. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. So I couldn't help you if that's the case, but... We got the coal coming in right now as well, which should be quite nice. That means the bathhouse should function. Yeah, so this massive shaft has been made here. So hopefully we can eventually start constructing a generator. Research and build docks. That's what we're doing right now. Start gathering the resources piled up by the docks. Oh, so by the docks there will be resources. Okay, build and activate the fishing harbor, or set up a forager's camp. A fishing harbor or a forager's camp. I think we're just gonna go with faster gathering for now, because it's one of those no-brainer ones. You gotta get it at some point either way. Why are you making fun of my massive shaft, Mileki? Look, there it is, dude.
New subscriber detected.
You subbed for the massive shaft. Relatable. Hey, thank you for the 9 months, man. Time to grab a bite. They've added a lot of new content to this game. Sweet. I don't think we've ever heard that before. Time to grab a bite. Do you think we can go all the way up there? I'm not sure. So, there can only be one forager's quarters? Oh, snap. Allows us to send foragers who will search the wilderness for supplies or set up the foragers' camps delivering raw food to the... I have no idea, man. Everything is new. It's like waking up after your birthday, you know? When you were a kid. You got all kinds of toys to play with all of a sudden, and you have no idea where to start. I don't know, dude. Where are we gonna put it? Next to the... No, that doesn't make any sense. This is gonna be an area where we're gonna build more of those thingamajigs. I'll probably make more... Nah, I can put them over here. I'll put them over here. This is a good spot. No, it's not a good spot. No. Oh, here is a good spot. That's a good spot. What's going on, Boy Rock? Good to see you, dude. Long time no see, indeed. Welcome back. I was also gonna build something else, didn't I? Wasn't I? Oh, yeah, I'm already building a public house. There you go. Public house has been built. We've put some people in there as well. This one opens at 7 p.m. Wait, it opens at 7 p.m. So what do those people do all day? They work a 4.5-hour shift? I think the people that work there can work 2 shifts, right? They can create their own beer, like just get it out of the tap. It doesn't seem that hard. Actually, I don't know how beer was dispensed back in the early days. Basic docks. Whoa. So we need to assign 10 people over here? Lowko, it's only 9 a.m. and I'm already craving carbs. That's my secret, dude. I always crave carbs. What do we need most for now? We don't need that much coal. We don't need that much steel either, do we? I don't know. So I need to put 10 workers in here. Yeah, we need lots of wood, right? So let's get that going. So this one is also open at 8 a.m. until 6. Oh, you're eating a keto diet? Aha, I see. Are you fasting with it as well then? Or are you just not quite used to it yet? Because if you're eating a keto diet, you shouldn't be craving that many carbs. Oh, you do 1 meal a day? Ah, alright, I see. Yeah. 1 meal a day with keto is pretty tricky, I would imagine. You might get used to it at some point. Wait, the bathhouse is not on? Is it not? How do you turn it on? Oh, yeah. Aha! The curative and preventive effects of bathing were known for millennia. Long before the germ theory of disease postulated the link between hygiene and health. To provide our people with access to hot baths in this harsh climate, we need plenty of coal, but the effects are undeniable. Amazing. It's actually a pretty interesting debate to have, or like the whole discussion around food is pretty interesting. Like, I joke about it every once in a while, but I remember when I was a kid and my mom would, like, tell me I needed to eat breakfast and I just simply wasn't hungry, right? Nowadays, if I don't eat breakfast, I can just tell people I'm intermittent fasting, which solves that debate right away, because all of a sudden, in the last couple of years, it's proven to be a smart thing to do. Eating your time in a limited window every day. Rather than sounding like an idiot, you can actually now be smart. I've never really been hungry in the morning. So intermittent fasting is pretty easy for me. I personally eat only in like an 8-hour window. So I usually start eating at like 1 p.m. and then I, eat my last food at around 9. And I don't take it super strictly. Some days I'm hungry and I eat a little bit earlier. I mean, it's just easy to maintain. 1 meal a day. Yeah, as long as you get the sufficient amount of calories, 100% reasonable. It's pretty effective. It's pretty, like, the thing is, if you want to like maintain weight, or you want to like lose weight, or you want to gain weight, the best way to do it is just by counting calories, right? Counting calories, counting your macronutrients, and 1 meal a day is way easier for like calculating purposes. So it does work, but it takes a while to get used to. Yeah. So one thing I do in the morning, I drink about a bottle of this, which is not vodka, believe it or not. Whoa, my head is mirrored. Look at that. Amazing. That's like a liter of water in the morning. I also drink some black coffee in the morning. That takes care of me until like 1 p.m. Which is also the reason why I oftentimes eat breakfast food during the live stream. I know people call it breakfast food, but I have no shame of eating cereal on stream or yogurt or anything like that. Works totally for me. I don't eat a lot of cereals, mostly yogurt, but some people get really confused when I like eat yogurt at like 5 p.m. They're like, yogurt? Look, what is breakfast? Lowko, what are you doing, you idiot? I don't eat bananas on stream anymore. No. But that's for an entirely different reason. We don't need to get into details. A telegraph station. Now that we have built the basic resource infrastructure, we can set about bringing more people and steam cores from England. To do this, we have to... Oh, okay. So I was wondering, am I going to get any more than like 90 people here? I mean, 87 right now. 3 of them suffered an unfortunate case of being dead. We can set about bringing more people and steam... Okay, so we can indeed do that. So a line of communication with company office in London, our source for additional manpower, advanced technology, and news. Okay. Are you saying I could spread my own news? That sounds much preferable. That way I can, you know, tell other people what they need to hear. Yeah, so for those of you just now tuning in, the story of this is pretty straightforward.
My masculinity is not fragile. It's delicate.
Thank you, Crunchy Ferret. The story of this game mode that we're currently playing is that this is before the Great Winter. So this is before the events of Frostpunk. It's a sequel, or a prequel rather, not a sequel. So we are currently up north. As the Empire... Oh my god, what's this? Oh, what's all of this? The Empire has basically sent us up north to create the first generator. Or at the very least, something along those lights. Okay, so I just created that thingamajig. Where is it? Where did I put it again? Oh, this one, right over here. A forager's quarters. So this one requires 15 people? What in the world? Oh, that's a lot. So that's one group of scouts? I need 15 people. I still have a lot of resources that needs gathering too, though. Alright, fine. Let's make it. It's probably good. Okay, so we got ourselves... What's this thing called? A construction site? Oh, no. That's where they're located right now. I think this is just like a group of scouts. And we can send them over towards the reindeer tracks. Numerous reindeer tracks lead towards a dark point on the horizon. Forager unit number 1 sent to the reindeer tracks. I'm exploring the wild lands. No, I don't think this is England. I'm pretty sure it's not England. Oh, you can see though. The cult is happening. We can see which side is north. We're basically on a mission to figure out where Santa lives. So, you know, if we can figure out where the reindeers are, getting one step closer, guys. One step at a time. Lowko, for a second, I thought that was a map of Scotland. Scotland? Sorry, I said Scotland in like a... Scotland? I gotta say it in like a more Scottish way. My Scottish is not very good. The only Scottish I know, really, is from dwarves in World of Warcraft. Interest you on a pint? Muradin the Mountain King. See? That's about it. Dwarfish is not Scottish, Lowko. Lies. Definitely is, man. It's the same thing. 100%. No, actually, I've been to Scotland many times. It's not the same thing. Okay. We have an indignant engineer. An engineer complains to you. Sir. Oh, he's complaining? An engineer complains to you. Sir, it seems to have been mistakenly lodged in a tent full of workers.
My girlfriend found out how much I spent on you and she was angry. She asked me to stop and I will give you one guess how I responded. I am a strong independent Twitch viewer. # can't make me.
Raging King, thank you for the €2 donation. You have been very generous when it comes to gifting subs over the last few months. Yes.
Detected.
Speaking of being generous when it comes to gifting subs, thank you for gifting 13 community subs as well. I hope your girlfriend isn't too pissed off. Thank you, dude, for the 13 gifted subs. That'll teach her. You should have said the words to her, Twitch Prime. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Hey, thank you very much. If I could see a round of hearts in the chat for Raging King, that would be awesome. Thank you. Wait. So this guy...
Donation confirmed.
Good job, Raging King.
Thank you, Crunchy Ferret. This guy is he doesn't want to be meddling with the plebs. It seems to have been mistakenly lodged in a tent full of workers. Ew. Now you see, I don't have anything against workers, but they're quite loud and, well, they sort of smell. Could you make sure that I get moved into an engineer's tent? What a guy. This is what we refer to as high-class trash, yes. Lowko, I agree with him. Whoa. Whoa. Lowko, as an engineer, I understand his pain. No, guys. I gave them a bathhouse. What do you want me to do? My motivation's not doing very well, man. Is it time for cocaine? I don't know if it's time for cocaine.